Hey TTC ladies, hey, I wanted to make a video today. I titled it The Whole Truth because if I can recall from my first video, I explained to you guys that I had a tubal reversal and that I wanted to, add to my family. So I've been thinking about it and I'm like, you should tell the entire story. So let me see, maybe 4 years or more before I even actually had the tubal reversal, my husband and I discussed it. We looked up the prices and it just, in Illinois, it was just too expensive, like over $10,000. And I said, oh, we could never do that. We could, never afford that. So, screw it. That's it. That's all we're going to have. End of conversation. So I never looked it up again pretty much, after that. But then one of my cousins got pregnant, I mean miraculously, at the age of 40 with her first child. And that just gave me like a spark of hope because, last year I was thinking, I'm a little bit too old. So, definitely I shouldn't even revisit having a tubal reversal. So, that's how I got started back on the journey. And I started doing more research, searching up locations and prices. But how I got my husband to agree to it later was that really I was having a ton of issues. And they call it post-tubal ligation syndrome. So a lot had changed over the years after I had my daughter. So I was having bad cramps. My emotional stability was terrible. Prior to my period starting every month, I would like literally go into really like a state of depression, to where I couldn't stop crying. I never knew what was wrong with me, or I would be really angry and agitated and just, stay away from me, don't touch me. I also was having bad cramping while I was ovulating. I mean, terrible, in which I believe was caused by scar tissue. And I had no sex drive, like at all, people. So you can imagine how that could cause a damper on a marriage, hint, hint. So my husband only agreed that I could have the surgery because of all the bad side effects that I was experiencing, with the post-tubal ligation syndrome. And that was only after I did research and I found that other women were experiencing this also. So I'm on a different point in my journey, kind of some family changes happened, and my oldest son is now on his second child. So I have two granddaughters at the moment, and just being around my granddaughter really, for the most part, it caused a wake-up call to say, I kind of feel like the baby fever is leaving. It was one night, I think like the first night they got here, they were moving things in, and then I was waiting to go to sleep and I couldn't because I had the baby. And then I was like, oh, you sure you want to do this again? But you know what? I swear God has a sense of humor. And it'll be at the moment that now I've been saying a lot this last month or so that the baby fever has gone. That's when that BFP will show up, But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys the whole story to tell you how I got on this path. And currently, like, I don't really even involve my husband in the monthly things that I'm doing because I don't want to stress him out, and I don't want it to be weird and awkward. So maybe I'll talk about that in another video. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys more of the overall story of how I really got on this path and how I really got to the point where I had that Tubal reversal done. So love you guys, and I will make another video soon because there's something else that I wanted to discuss, like birth control, because now sometimes I'm worried about getting a BFP, but the question is, will I ever use birth control again? All right, see you guys on the next video.